Hello everyone. Welcome on a brand new episode on this channel. Today, we are going to be reacting to Anisa having a meltdown. If you guys don't know who Anisa is, although I doubt that, Anisa is iDubbbz's wife. And yeah, she's just been ruining his life ever since, I don't know, man, ever since he got into his life, bro. iDubbbz smacked once, and then since then, he's just been destroying his own life, and Anisa has been there to push him along, to encourage him to ruin his own life. But yeah, anyway, the GOAT in this video, as always, is Sensitive Society, right? So without further ado, let's just get into the video and see what it's all about. Okay, let's see.
Okay, are you having bad, funny feelings because you're realizing that it's weird? What you're doing is weird? And I
What?
would love to know. I would so love to know what you look like.
Yo, I don't know what it is about iDubbbz and Anisa, but these two cannot keep their mouth shut. Which,
Yeah.
please, Anisa and iDubbbz, Jamha, please do not keep your mouth shut. The commentary community needs to eat. We all
Yeah, we
appreciate
need
your
you, man.
stupidity and your sacrifice for the greater good of mankind, which is snobtubers clowning on you for entertainment purposes. So there's a lot to talk about today. A few days ago, very popular and beloved streamer Anisa Jamha went live on Twitch for the first time in years, and as you would expect, it wasn't the greatest. It was low-key a disaster, a very funny and entertaining disaster, which we're definitely gonna take a look at. On top of that, Anisa's husband recently said that he wanted to box Sam Hyde. Dude, it's been 5 years since you got punked and clowned on by Sam Hyde. It's time to let it go. We have a few.
Yeah, man. Plus, come on, man. What? Oh my god, man. That interview was so hilarious, bro. What? I miss the old iDubbbz, bro, for real. The interview was so hilarious, bro. Just iDubbbz making fun of Sam Hyde and saying, "Oh, so you got your girlfriend addicted to drugs?" And he was like, "Nah, bro, she was already addicted to drugs, bro. I just told her to shave her head, you know what I mean, just so she can fit the role of a drug addict better, you know what I mean." Just like joking back and forth. It was hilarious, and it was making fun of iDubbbz's like office, saying that it looks like a dentist office, you know, with pictures of whales on the wall and shit. That was hilarious, man. What happened to that, man? For real, what happened to the old iDubbbz? The funny iDubbbz, man. You know, nowadays he's just being, I don't know, man. He's just being such a depressed fuck. Letting his life get ruined and also contributing to ruining his own life. You know, alongside Anisa, just, you know, keep encouraging him to do that. And I don't know, man, calling Ethan one of the few people that genuinely cared for him and was there for him, calling him, you know, a weirdo, and like, you know, him like touching his children inappropriately and all that stuff, you know, encouraging people to call CPS on his kids. Like, what is wrong with you, man? Now you're a dragon? Like, who the fuck wants to watch that shit? Especially if you're used to the old iDubbbz. You know how good iDubbbz used to be. Who wants to watch this shit? And why are you ruining your relationship with everybody? With, you know what I mean? You removed every single person that genuinely cared about you out of your life. You just brought in people that don't care about you, that are completely toxic to you, and you think they are your friends. Bro, they are not your friends. You know what I mean? You got rid of all your friends because you are a retard.
Few things to talk about, so make sure you have your snacks ready, make sure you have your drinks ready, and make sure, most important, make sure you drop a like if you end up enjoying the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, turn on those notifications, and let's just get right into it. So the first thing that I want to take a look at is Anisa's welcome stream. Within a few minutes of booting up the stream, she's already talking about Ethan and Hila and how they're demonic and they're the worst people of all time. I don't know, guys, no empathy detected on my behalf, but maybe on your behalf you might be able to detect the empathy just a bit better than me.
Bro, listen, I'm 22. I have not unlocked empathy yet, but I will try. I will try my hardest, okay? I promise.
Time I met up with Ethan and Hila.
Oh, let's go back.
Just a bit better than me.
The last time I met up with Ethan and Hila was at their studio. By the way, they always came in late on their own. fucking came and left. They were never very I don't know if they have souls. I think that their souls left their body like mid 2017. I'm not sure. But
I'm sorry to interject, but what the fuck does being late have to do with anything? Well, not even being late.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, they will show up late, so they have no soul, boys. Like their soul left the body. Like what? I was gonna let it play to the end before I was gonna give my take, but since he interrupted, I paused as well.
It's like you have people working on the show, and all you have to do is come on like a few minutes before you guys go live for the podcast and do what you do. I mean, do you really expect them to be there for 5 hours while people are prepping the mic, making sure the internet's good, and all the stuff that goes behind the scenes to make a podcast happen? That's why you hire a team. They do everything behind the scenes, so all you have to do is focus on the whichever material you're covering that very specific day. And once again, this is if we even believe Anisa Jamha in the first place, so take that with a grain of salt.
Ella was trying to talk to me. It was when she had just left Twitter, and at this time I was extremely empathetic. I want to let you know, okay?
There's no way, bro. You know what? I don't care, bro. I will do dirty like that. Like you deserve it. It's like, yeah, she just left Twitter, and at that time I was extremely empathetic, right? Like just so you guys know. Why the fuck would you say something like this, bro? Clearly you weren't empathetic, and you clearly aren't empathetic.
And at this time I was extremely empathetic. I want to let you know, okay? I sent them like the nicest fucking text. I was in Australia with Ian. It was when that freak made that cartoon about Ela like shooting kids in like an IDF uniform. It was like a fuck cartoon. And I sent them a text, and I was like, collectively, even though I disagreed with them politically at that time, I thought it was horrible, this cartoon being made. So I texted them and I was like, I'm so sorry that you have to go through this. Like, this is horrible. It's fucked up. It's disgusting. Anyways, when we saw them, Ela like pulled me aside and was like trying to explain away her IDF service, and like kept telling me that she was just a secretary. Like you could tell her so like in her soul she needed to repent, and I was her Catholic priest in that moment.
Me when it's time to be humble. Me when...
Hold on a second, bro. Oh, listen, you can never trust what Anisa or iDubbbz are saying nowadays, right? But listen, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. Say it was true, right? Number one, your logic is still retarded, right? Like, good. It's a very good thing that you saw the fuck shit, and you're like, you know, even though you don't agree with them politically, which I mean, what the fuck would that matter? But whatever, you don't agree with them politically, right? You still went and you're like, hey man, this is fucked up. Like, you know, you know, it is some fuck shit, right? Like, I don't agree with this. Like, I do feel bad for you, right? That's good. That's good. 100%, that's good. And listen, when you met with them, of course, she came to you and pulled you aside to talk to you, because you kind of got involved by, you know, going and saying, hey man, this is fuck. Like, I hope, you know, this guy doesn't affect your life, right? And she wanted to explain to you so you can understand what her actual role in the IDF was. Just like, because, you know, yeah, she was saying she was a secretary. You know, she was just giving you context that you didn't know about, because all the context and everything that you knew is just what you seen in that cartoon, right? Like, and she was just like, hey, listen, you know, thank you. I'm obviously, I'm not trying to put words in her mouth. I'm kind of just trying to deduct what most likely happened, right? From what she said, right? You know, she was probably something like, hey, look, let's talk, right? It's like, hey, listen, I appreciate you, you know, and I, you know, thank you for not, you know, making me, you know, or thinking of me as being some crazy person, right? I was just a secretary. Like, my job wasn't to go kill people, like, you know what I mean? So how is that weird? How do you think that's just like, oh yeah, bro, she was trying to repent? No, bro, she was trying to give you context so you're not like clueless. Like, I mean, fuck, bro, she probably didn't want to bring it up, but since you kind of brought it up, you know, trying to be like, you know, doing a nice thing by bringing it up and saying, hey man, this is fucked, right? she felt the need to at least give you the context so you understand what her role actually was, right? Like, so you don't have to guess what she actually was doing or not. She was just like, yeah, this is what I was doing, you know? I was a secretary, like, you know, I have nothing to do with killing people or anything like that. I was just a secretary, and it's something mandatory, something that you have to do because it is mandatory to be in the IDF, right? I could be wrong, but I believe it was 2 years if I recall correctly, right? But anyway, right? Like, she wasn't trying to be like, oh man, please forgive me, like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like that. Like, she wasn't trying to repent her sins or anything like that, bro. She was just letting you know what was cracking. Like, come on, stop. Why are you acting like that for?
Like, you could tell her soul, like, in her soul.
And I thought you said she didn't have a soul. Her soul left her body in 2017 or something like that.
She needed to repent, and I was her Catholic priest in that moment.
Me when it's time to be humble. Me when I'm being a very humble and a nice person. Am I right? I give this a 50% empathetic rating. 50% because she was like, hey, you know, that cartoon they made of you shooting kids when you didn't even do that. You were just a secretary. That was kind of fucked up. So good on Anisa for having a little empathy. I think she is 32, so maybe that's why it's kicked in.
Yeah. She discovered it, but she's not 32.
I don't know how that must feel, even though you were just a secretary. I don't know if it keeps her up at night, knowing that she served, even though it's mandatory, and if you don't serve, you could get in some very serious trouble. I don't know if she has any guilt. You know, I don't want to speak for her. If I could just speculate, maybe she saw the cartoon, it affected her because people think she's this demonic person that has killed 10,000 kids when she hasn't killed a single one. I've never been in a situation like that, so I don't know how that must feel. For people to start labeling you as this child killer, and your husband's also a child killer, and you know, all of this other fun stuff that people love to throw out there. So maybe back in the day, Ela was like, you know, I think I could talk to Anisa and tell her how I feel and just be like, that was not me, just as a casual conversation with a friend. And then for Anisa to be airing this out on stream, it's like, come on now. It's like we all knew that Anisa was trash.
She needed to repent, and I was her Catholic priest in that moment.
Yeah, like 100%, man. Like, you know, she probably what's it called? Eli is probably not happy, right, that she had to do it, but at the same time, it's not like she had a choice, right? Like, you live in America, you're not forced to go in the army. You know what I mean? They are. It's just how it go, bro. She was like, well, I have to do it. Like, it's not like I want to do it. I have to do it. And like I said, you know, her intentions wasn't to like cry on your shoulder or pardon me, like her intentions were not to like cry on your shoulder or I don't know, repent her sins or anything like that. But since you brought it up, she was like, okay, listen, I trust you enough to have this conversation to you and explain to you what actually happened, like what my actual position was. Like, I'm not the person shooting, I'm just the secretary, like, you know. But thank you for bringing this fucked up shit to my attention and for not assuming that I'm this horrible human being. I don't know, man. Like, I don't think it's that deep. Like, come on, man.
And she kept, like, I was like, yeah, man, like, we all got to get off Twitter. She was like, yeah, I can't be on Twitter. And sorry, I'm trying not to go into my Ela impression because I do have one, but I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
And then the empathy meter falls to 0%. Now, I know.
Yeah, like, bro, why would you even make fun of, like, I mean, I don't know. She didn't, obviously, she tried not to, right? But the fact that you, in your head, you was like, oh, yeah, it would be funny if I make, like, the Ela impression. You know what I mean? Like, when you're talking about something so serious, it's so fucked, bro. Like, you know, we could have felt bad for you, you know, and we could have been like, okay, we understand you. Maybe you got the wrong idea, but hey, you got the wrong idea. It happens, sure, you know. But then you go from, hey, yeah, like she was talking to me, and like, you know, and people maybe wanted to give you credit to be like, hey, yeah, look, maybe she's not that horrible, and then when people have like a glimmer of hope that you are actually not some horrible piece of shit human being, you're like, no, I was gonna make fun of her, but stop. I will try not to. I will be polite, please. Like, come on, man. Like, what are you doing?
I know that iDubbbz and Anisa are hella racist because just a few weeks ago, I talked about this. You know, Sans legitimately covers everything. We talked about them making fun of the guy from Iran, the Persian guy, for his accent.
People singing and dancing like on the street, it just feels weird because if you do that in Iran, like they can arrest you. Did you know that?
For dancing?
Like this,
dancing.
like
It's a little eye rolly, like why are you presenting it like it feels like he's fucking paid to do propaganda
I know,
for
the U.S.
Yeah.
Like the U.S. Like.
So this is so strange to me because I'm seeing everyone having such a good time here, being so free.
Smiling and laughing.
But in Iran, you would be arrested on the spot for having any sort of joy.
if you were ever feeling joy, they would arrest you in Tehran, Iran.
That was kind of
I'm sure iDubbbz and Anisa, who have never been to Iran, more know about Iran than the fucking Iranian person. Like, But yeah, anyway, it's just another retarded take from them, like as always. So it's not a shocking
Sense
thing.
would never. How serious this? I'm assuming she was gonna break into her Ela accent, which once again is not really empathetic. No empathy detected, at least from me. Once again, there's a few thousand of you who are watching this, so leave it in the comments below. How much is the Anisa Jamha empathy meter as of right now?
Sorry, I'm trying not to go into my Ela impression because I do.
Minus
have
100.
But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Here. Answer. Wait. Refusing to address the snake in the room. He's underneath his bark. She said the thing. You should really research you. You record yourself saying shit that's contradictory 100%. Wait. We are getting off track. Ma'am or monsieur, how long have you been watching the YouTube videos or whatever you're doing? How long have you been dedicated? Anyway, gotta go work. Damn! This person's a little bitch. Wait, okay. Are you having bad, funny feelings because you're realizing that it's weird? What you're doing is weird? Because it is.
For reference, guys, there was only 120 people watching this stream. And I guarantee you at least half
Yikes.
of them were just trolls to gather the clips. And by the way, shout out to the legends that are clipping the streams. Thank you for your service.
Yeah.
You deserve to get a military veteran discount. At some point, you have to start asking yourself, is this shit even worth it? Is streaming to 100 people and half of them are making fun of me even worth it? Like, what's the point? Once again, Anisa was a failed streamer who had to become a titty streamer because no one wanted to watch a girl with no personality fucking play League of Legends. Oh man, this is quite sad. It's like watching a homeless person argue with himself. Something else that I want to point out with Anisa, she always acts so tough. Like, look at this person acting like a little bitch. And a few months ago, being like, if I ever run up to you, I'm gonna make you apologize. She's such a keyboard warrior.
Oh,
Bro. But like, here's the thing, bro. The commenter was right, though. You are recording yourself, contradicting yourself. Like, you're better off not streaming, like, or yeah, honestly, not streaming. Like, a lot of times, like, the worst clips that come from people are because they're streaming, right? When you're making like a YouTube video, like you have the chance to cut that out. Like, maybe you say something controversial in a video and you're like, when you watch and you edit it, you're like, okay, this is getting cut off, like I'm taking this out, like this is not making the cut, right? Whereas when you're streaming, if you say something controversial or like something messed up, you can't erase that, like is there forever. Like, you're definitely not a person that should be streaming, probably not making YouTube either, but making YouTube content at least gives you the chance to remove some of the stupid shit that you say.
okay. Are you having bad, funny feelings?
I like this comment, by the way. Derail alert. Yep.
Because you're realizing that it's weird? What you're doing is weird? Because it is. And I would love to know, I would so love to know what you look like. I would love to know anything about you, but you won't even tell me how long you've been consuming this content. So I will say, I'm sorry for all of your family members that surround you. And I pray that you take a an internet break.
Something that everyone needs.
What? Bro, it made no sense what she said. And honestly, I feel sorry for your parents, bro. Like your dad should have put on that condom. Like I'm gonna be real.
No, is never engage with the trolls, never feed into the trolls. Because, I mean, you're just giving them exactly what they want. They want a reaction out of you. They want to see you crash out. Now, something that I've learned is that you never respond to the trolls, even if they're calling you out on Twitter or, I guess, any platform. If you're a content creator, it's like, is this going to make me money? Like, is responding to this loser gonna give me anything? No, it's just gonna make me look bad. Okay, I'm not gonna interact with him. It's literally
Yeah,
that
exactly.
simple.
Like don't add fuel to the fire. Like don't respond to trolls. Like don't just let them do their own thing. Like whatever, they can keep talking. Just you do your thing, bro. Don't waste your time with them, and don't put yourself in a position where you look worse. You know what I mean, by engaging with them.
No song collab, but I probably will collab with Denims and Casey Tron.
Yikes.
And who else would I like to collab with?
Sensitive Society, aka Sense, aka Oscar. I think an Anisa Jama and Sense collab could be kind of crazy. I think the whole internet would want to see that. So Anisa, you know where to find me, Twitter. And
Honestly, yes, bro. Like, oh my god, if they would call out, that would be so fire, bro. Sensitive Society would just annihilate her, bro. That would be honestly, bro. If they do, I promise you, I would react to that shit. Please, bro, give me that shit, man. I need that, bro. It's like heroin. Like, bro, that would be so funny, man. That would be so hilarious. Like, imagine Sensitive Society just absolutely bullying Anisa, bro, and just making fun of her for all the stupid shit that she's doing. Sorry, and iDubbbz. Oh my god, that would be insanity.
as a matter of fact, everyone who's watching this, follow me on Twitter.
Yeah, bro, just go follow him, bro. Oh my god, he's a G, man.
Ian more fun off camera. Ian's fun all the time. You just can't see it because you're...
No, Ian's fun when you're not... Like, Ian was fun when you were not in his life.
fucking insecure and weird. Not my problem. Am I more of a...
Sorry, what?
fucking insecure and weird all the time? You just can't see it because you're fucking insecure and weird.
Yeah,
Not my
right, I'm sure
problem.
that's why.
Am I more of a bitch than Ian? Yes. Yes. And I think that's why a lot of people seem to think that I like have some sort of special control. I don't. I just have less control over my mouth. So, will you stream more now? Yes. Yep.
Let's fucking go! I gotta stand up, as a matter of fact. Let me get up and clap for that. Dude, more content. Dude, if Anisa fucking funds my Porsche, dude, I would love to collab with her.
Bro, honestly, I hope so, man. Cause like, oh my god, bro. Like, bro, the tree of life, right? Like, Anisa embarrassed herself, and iDubbbz, obviously. Sensitive Society and More Pegasus make a video. I make a video reacting to Sensitive Society and More Pegasus. That would be the life, man. Oh my god, that would be hilarious, bro. Yes, unlimited content, almost guaranteed.
I'll fucking subscribe to her web at that point. I'll be like, you know, here's a little cashback. I appreciate it. And you're very cool. You're very kind. You're very caring. I mean, you're feeding the commentary community. So I'm assuming we're barely
And the
getting
reaction
started.
channels, bro.
Content's coming up. So subscribe if you're new. I think you would enjoy the content.
Does Ian get down and dirty?
What?
Yes. Yes, we do.
Yeah, who's asking these fucking questions, dude?
Yeah, like, I mean, they're obviously troll questions, bro. Why the fuck would you ask that, though? Like, come on, man. You know, even she couldn't keep a straight face. Like, even she started laughing.
You would enjoy the content.
Does Ian get down and dirty? Yes. Yes, we do.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
who's asking these fucking questions, dude?
Yeah.
Like, you're spending your free time fucking watching Anisa Jama, and not even the commentary channels, because that's completely different. You're watching the raw, uncut version of that fucking 3 or 6 hour stream that Anisa Jama.
Yeah, you're watching the stream, and your question is, does Ian get down and dirty, bro? Come on, man. Like, you need to get off the internet.
I'm hot dead. It's like, but anyways, that's as much torture as I could take on the Anisa side. Now, like I said at the intro, iDubbbz decided to I guess, challenged Sam Hyde, his number one op, the person that low-key kind of destroyed his career besides Anisa Jamha by punking him and showing how much iDubbbz is a little bitch. But now apparently he wants to box him, which, dude, I give Sam Hyde 10 seconds before he kills iDubbbz.
Oh, yeah,
I'm not even
100%.
kidding.
We ever box again? Yeah, you know, I was thinking about that. And I think once I'm like comfortably in the 200 to 210 pound range, and I've been able to maintain that for like, I don't know, 6 months or something, I think I'll box Sam Hyde. I need to get some sort of revenge. And also, I think it would be great to freaking... That would be one of the most rewarding knockouts imaginable.
What, you getting knocked out, bro? What the fuck is this in the corner, bro? I realize Bulgarian lives matters. What are you doing? What am I actually missing something? What's up in Bulgaria, bro? And why do you have this, bro? No one's taking you seriously anyway, actually. So even if it is, I'm sorry, Bulgaria, bro. Like, it is what it is, bro. You're just a one-way street anyway. But why do you have Bulgaria lives matters, bro? Like, come on.
So, yeah, that's where my sights are set.
Yeah, no, you are getting clapped.
Yeah, there's no way
that
that
is too
iDubbbz is
good.
knocking out Sam Hyde. It would be fucking hilarious to see iDubbbz being knocked out. Truth
Oh,
be
yeah.
told, I would pay money to go and see that. As a matter of fact, I would go to the event in person. So if iDubbbz ever wants to bring back Creator Clash and have a real main event, iDubbbz versus Sam Hyde for the WWE Championship would go crazy if you ask me. Anyways,
Oh,
thanks
yeah,
so much, Second Jake.
100%.
Thank you so much for watching. Appreciate you. And once again, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed and follow my social medias. And with that said, until next time, so give me a few days for them to say something.
All right, whatever, bro. That was the video. Oh my god, that was hilarious, bro. Yeah, man. Honestly, hey, iDubbbz, you actually want Creator Clash to be successful? Just make Creator Clash 4 and just box Sam Hyde, bro. I would pay for that. Honestly, I would pay, and I will fly to America to see that. That'll be worth it. Hella fucking worth it. But yeah, man, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, just don't forget to go subscribe to Sensitive Society, drop him a comment, drop him a like on this video. If you're new to my channel though, don't forget to also subscribe, drop a comment, leave a like, all that stuff. I've been iDubbbz. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I shall see you next time. Peace.